Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge Forrester may propose to Brooke Logan after Nick Marone delivers an offer of his own. That ring on Taylor Hayes' cutlet may mean nothing in the end. Now that Nick's in Italy along with Brooke, he's planning a grand marriage offer on a special boat lift. Of course, Nick's plans are set to go horribly wrong. It's doubtful Brooke will accept Nick's offer of marriage anyway, but the boat trip in general will turn into a total failure. It looks like Brooke will be thrown into the water due to a boat malfunction, so she'll be at threat of drowning until Ridge comes on and pulls her out. From there, Ridge's heart will tell him exactly what to do next. It turns out Ridge will surrender to the love he's been fighting all this time, so his true passions for Brooke will come pouring out. Ridge will decide he wants Brooke back, so he'll pull out all the stops to let her know. Once Ridge drags a soaked Brooke to safety and makes sure she's okay, he'll presumably make a big protestation about their fortune. It makes sense that Ridge will maybe try to eclipse Nick's marriage offer by popping the question to Brooke himself. Whether it happens in an impulsive moment or formally they reconnect ahead of their trip home, Ridge may assure Brooke that she's the woman he wants to marry. Ridge might get engaged to Brooke while he's formerly engaged to Taylor. We clearly wouldn't put it past Ridge considering his track record, especially since we know Brooke's accident will serve as such a huge romantic turning point for these two. Brooke could become Ridge's new fiancée before Taylor indeed realizes she's lost Ridge, so stay tuned for updates on any fresh engagement news that might be on the horizon. Ridge and Brooke's reunion will deliver a terrible blow to Taylor. Lee Finnegan will make a pledge to comatose Luna Nozawa while Brooke Logan finds herself torn between Nick Marone and Ridge Forrester. Lee will continue to watch for Luna behind unrestricted doors, and she'll have plenitude of time for that now that she's taken a leave of absence from the sanitarium. Luna is still fighting to recover from her injuries and appears to be in a coma, but Lee will show her some love and make an important oath. Lee will promise not to let Luna die and will plan to give her the stability she no way got from Poppy Nozawa growing up. Now that Lee is watching over Luna and covering her condition, she'll shower Luna in family support and completely intend on nursing her back to health. Since Lee formerly smuggled Finn Finnegan out of the sanitarium and intimately helped him recover as well, this isn't her first rodeo. Lee knows what she's doing and will want to give Luna all the attention she no way gave her ahead. Of course, there will be further Italy excitement on Wednesday's occasion, too. After Brooke and Ridge take a boat ride together, they'll be on hand for Italian developer Luisa Beccaria's Forrester fashion show collaboration in Capri. Despite the close moments that Brooke and Ridge are about to partake, she'll remain drawn to Nick as well. Eric Forrester will feel like Brooke's getting torn between Nick and Ridge, so he'll push his son to get his act together and win Brooke back before it's too late. Since Eric will still smell that Ridge wants Brooke over Taylor Hayes deep down, he'll deliver another warning about Ridge opening his eyes and seeing that Brooke is his future. Some shocking news and scary circumstances will force Ridge to make some updates to his perspective. Luna Nozawa was verified to be alive on screen after Lee Finnegan's leave of absence puzzled John Finn Finnegan. Finn stopped Lee as she walked by with a big box of stuff. Lee claimed she packed up since she was taking a leave of absence, so Finn was confused over the news since it was so unlike his mama. Despite Lee typically being a workaholic, she acted like she demanded some time to reuse everything that had happened with Luna and Poppy Nozawa before that. Talk turned to Steffi Forrester taking some time down with the kiddies. Finn would miss them, but he knew they would be back. Finn couldn't help but suppose about the fact that Luna nearly made it so he no way saw his woman again. After Finn threw further questions at Lee about her leave of absence, she eventually said she demanded to take care of commodity and suggested it should have been done a long time ago. Lee made her way to the position where she had Luna stockpiled in a sanitarium bed. After Lee took medical inventories out of her box, she pulled back the curtain to reveal Luna and pressed some buttons on the outfit she was hooked up to. Once Eric Forrester, Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan arrived in Naples, they enjoyed a welcome party on a rooftop. Nick met with a man about the boat he demanded for his forthcoming lift with Brooke. There was an automatic named Luigi thrashing with the steering wheel and working on the boat's hydraulics, but Nick got consolation that the boat would be ready in time. Nick ultimately tracked down Brooke and gave her an enthusiastic Italian greeting. Brooke agreed to fit in some fun with Nick on this trip, so he said it was a date and kissed her as Eric glared hard. At the Forrester manse, Donna Logan and Taylor Hayes talked about how much they missed Eric and Ridge now that they'd landed in Italy. Donna wound up talking about Ridge being the only Joe who made Brooke happy, but Taylor allowed. Nick could be a real option for her rather. Although Donna refocused out that Nick was Aunt Brooke's first choice, Taylor claimed that was too bad and played up the fact that Ridge was taken. Taylor has some heartache in her unborn. Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan will have a private boat lift. There'll also be a glowing fashion show. Luisa is a popular Italian developer who's joined forces with Forrester Creations on a new fashion line. That means it's time for a fashion show that'll delight those in attendance and produce some buzz for the company. The event will take place in Capri on the La Canzone del Mare sun deck, where Eric Forrester will make a speech and raise a glass as he addresses the crowd. Ridge and Brooke will take part in this group exertion, but they'll also squeeze in a little alone time. Since Brooke and Ridge will take a private boat lift over to Capri before the fashion show, that'll give them a chance to bond and memorize over once passages to Italy. Ridge may find it decreasingly delicate to concentrate on his commitment to Taylor Hayes, especially since she's all the way back in Los Angeles. Brooke will reconnect with Ridge as they witness some magical moments together, so it's safe to say he'll be detracted from his engagement. Eric will continue to play Cupid and hope that Ridge will eventually come to his senses about Brooke being his future. Still, there'll be some obstacles when it comes to Brooke and Ridge's reunion, like Nick Marone since he's got big plans of his own involving Brooke, a boat and Capri. Brooke's on the verge of getting fed up with Ridge and turning her attention to Nick rather, so Ridge's jealous side will surely come out. We will see lots of fashion show fun and all the gorgeous designs that come with an event like this. It'll be a fantastic way to protest off this Italy adventure and will set the tone for all the excitement to come. Brooke's feelings will be each over the place thanks to Ridge and Nick's conduct. Finn and Steffi hang over Liam, who's holding on by a thread. Across the room, Luna lay bleeding and unconscious whilst Sheila is sitting coming to her, also bleeding from her bottom, another toe? Sheila says Liam is a stalwart and good man. Steffi shouts back he's a man her granddaughter tried to kill. As Steffi and Finn hear the ambulances approaching, Sheila looks at Luna and asks, "What have you done?" Hope tells Carter she's been prompting Liam to tell his father and sisters about his condition. Carter can't imagine how Bill will reply as losing a child must be ruinous. Hope remembers how painful it was when she allowed. She lost Beth but had love and support to help pull her through. She hopes he'll tell folks soon as the timepiece is ticking. Carter asks how important time Liam has left and prodigies if there are any treatments available. Hope gets it but notes Liam wants quality of time rather than volume. Carter promises to be the stylish stepfather to Beth he conceivably can.